Alright guys, so wow, it looks like I have a black eye. I'm dirty. Been working. Alright guys, so the video that you guys have been waiting for. Basically a bit of detail on the BMW. We're gonna be kind of going through it today and kind of informing you on what it has, what it doesn't have, what it needs. So here's the car. It is a M52, I believe, motor. It still has the stock intake. It just has the box taken off, so cold air intake. Stock radiators, stock everything. It's right out of the headers. It does have long tube headers, so it's like back there, but that's that. Coilovers. Oh, I forgot which ones they are. K-Sport? No, CX Racing, I believe. CX Racing coilovers, fully adjustable, dampening, and camber arms. All the way around. I don't know how much it's dropped or one spring rate. I completely forgot, but that's that. It has the halo lights. You can't tell when they're on. I have to fix a few things, but they have the halo lights with the M3 bumper. Oh, I have no light here. Hold on. The M3 bumper with the lip makes this car look like an absolute animal. I love it. But there it is, just as it sits like that. But the bumper actually is off. I need to get the mounting brackets, but it does have that bash bar, which is nice. Top of the camber, as you guys can see, the crazy fitment, or not crazy, I've seen crazier, but the wide lobster fitment that is 25 mil spacers up front, none in the rear, just because I don't have a wide body kit yet and I want it to be able to fit up underneath. So it still sits pretty high, which I did on purpose, but I run somewhat narrow tires because I'm still pretty much stock power, so I want to be able to, if I hit a bump, it like goes in, if you guys know what I mean. So that's that as far as the front, what it has up there. Here I welded and fabricated my own bucket seat bracket. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it down there. Wow, it got rusty really fast. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull it out and paint that. But the car has been gutted. Not completely. There's still a lot of the sound deadening and panels and all that stuff. But made the bucket seat bracket, got the bucket seat in. I installed the drift rod, handbrake. I actually welded it in instead of using the hardware, just because I don't know. I didn't want to use hardware. I just kind of wanted to weld it in. I've been practicing a lot on my welding and whatnot, but either way, the e-brake that will actually be out soon, as sad as it is, but the e-brake situation is crappy. I can actually go into depth for a second. Okay, so I can actually go in depth for a second on this matter, as to, because the event that I did, I told you guys that it was bad, and I didn't really explain as I was watching the video. I was like, man, I really should have explained. So I'm sure you guys know, in a car there is a brake caliper. Well, brake caliper squeezes the rotor. Back in the day, the old style of doing things, they used to have a brake drum, which means it was like a cast housing like this, and inside there was something that whenever you would press the brakes, it would spread, and that is how you would stop. The issue is that method is way less effective and just doesn't really work out as well. So this car actually has both systems. The brake caliper goes in like this and then goes up. I'm sorry, the brake rotor goes in like this and then goes up like normal all the way around. And it has the brake caliper for your normal brakes. Well, the next issue is that the handbrake, and only the handbrake, works off a drum system inside. Why? So The issue with that is that on top of the drum brakes being bad, as you can see, hold on, let me show you. Right here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Jesus, let me see, where am I? Down, back. Yeah, you can. Right here are the bolts. I'm just gonna set that there. Right here's the bolt for the e-brake. If you guys can't tell, that is so far out. So, since it's so far out, what happens is that not only are the cables stretched because it was bought as a drift car, and they use the e-brake a lot, I guess. So, not only is the handbrake stretched, but I pulled off the rotors, and the inside, the pads are shot. Not on my regular brakes, but on the e-brakes. So, that is why I'm going to go hydro. Because to get the whole cables, I think it's like 20 bucks. It's not that bad. Then to get the brake pads for the inside is like another 30 or something like that. Or no, it's like $44. And then on top of that, I might have to have it like recut and all that stuff. And really, it's turning into such a hassle that... Oh, and the other thing is that these brake rotors that I have are drilled and slotted. Not the brake drum portion, the brake rotors. So if they say that the drum part is already too low, you have to get new rotors. Issue with that is that if I get the drilled and slotted like I have now, it's extremely expensive. So it's like, dude, honestly, for everything that it's gonna cost, I'm just shy of a hydro. And the whole point of the drift rod e-brake, as to why I invented it and want to sell it, is to save you guys money. I'm not trying to make a lot of money off of it, but it's for the people that have the people that have an e-brake that works, and it works good and it's not an issue, and want a hydro, but hydros are too expensive. So they're kind of like in the middle ground, and they're like, man, I could just spend the $50 and buy the drift rod e-brake, use that until my brake lines stretch, until my brake pads go bad, and I'll get a hydro. That's what it's meant for. Me, I'm already at the stage that everything's bad, and to replace everything, I might as well just go hydro. So, hydro's coming in next. After that 3-minute rant for no reason, but you guys learned something hopefully about the E36 emergency brakes. Let's get back to the car. Alright, so bucket seat, put the fire extinguisher, I put the e-brake, I put the rear coils, the front ones were already on. I put the rear coils, adjusted the height on that, and the dampening, the rear the same thing, the front the same thing. What else have I done to the car? Oh, I finished gutting miscellaneous stuff in the back and in the trunk. So that is what has been done to the car. This is how it sits. I hope you guys like it. The hood is over there. Finally, I believe this is the first car that I have every single panel on. This one was missing the bumper. I do have the lights. So, next, what are we doing to the car? Hydro coming in. First things first. Second, some form of angle. Hydro angle. There is a type of adapter that goes on the front, and it's almost like knuckles for the 240, but they're like 60 bucks. The original ones are like 200, but there's a guy that sells them for like 60 bucks. I'm like, okay. Besides that, this car already has ridiculous angle. Check this out. Okay, this is a ridiculous amount of angle for stock. I don't understand. For a stock car, and I've checked, There are no you can't see. I have checked. There are no knuckle modifications. There might be a rack offset spacer. Not rack offset spacer. Tie rod spacer. I have to check that. But even if there is, that's only supposed to add like a 5% degrees. I don't know. It's ridiculous how much angle these cars have. So I'm very excited for that. So hydro, angle. I'm soon hopefully selling this car. The shell. You guys know, clean shell, blah, 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 that stack of tires in the corner. A lot of stuff. All of my 240 stuff because I'm obviously done with 240s. But, because I have this. But, once I sell all of that, I want to get a welder, a better welder for welding in cages and whatnot. Once that happens, then I will be putting a cage in this car. Those are the next 3 modifications I'm making. I may work on getting a steering wheel, quick release on this car because that steering wheel is god-awful. Other than that, those are the next 3 mods. Those are the next 3 mods I can inform you of. There are more videos coming. Probably this weekend. Maybe this weekend. Yeah, probably this weekend. I'm going to be doing something else. I got a few more things. Jesus. I haven't informed you guys about a lot. Next video is going to be exciting. I will announce 2 things next video that are extremely exciting. So please, please, please stay tuned. Like this video. I would appreciate that. Comment something interesting. Nothing related to this video. Comment something interesting. But that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Even though it was just me talking and it was about the car, though, hopefully you guys learned something new with the whole e-brake situation. But that's it for this video. Check out next video this Saturday. I will be posting it. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all that you guys do. I appreciate it, and keep it sideways.